Hi folks, this is Maulik once again. Today is day 39 of our epic trip, which is Map My Borders, Map My Country. And what a fantastic ride it has been with Places Around Pune. Today, being the 39th day, we started with from Mechuka. It was pretty sad to leave that wonderful place and more importantly the people. We left early morning. We had a long drive to cover all the way to Pasighat. We were in right up in the mountains, and then over our trip, we crossed the valleys, we crossed the rainforest, we crossed the rivers, and then reached Pasighat. On our way to Pasighat, there are a couple of things that I would like to mention. Is the wooden bridge. The wooden bridge is almost like 400 meters long. And it's over the Brahmaputra river. What a beautiful sight it was in the evening. You have the sun setting, the clouds being gold in color, and then you have the bright orange red sun setting and closing for the day. So it was a beautiful ride back, and especially standing on that wooden bridge across this huge Brahmaputra river was an experience by itself. When we've, as I mentioned, we moved from the mountains and now we are in the plains. We are staying in a PWT guest house, which is a lovely guest house. And the reason for we being part of this guest house or we being allowed is primarily because of the mission that we carry, which is to kind of promote the culture, the people, and the borders of India. So hearing this story, we got this opportunity to be staying in this lovely guest house, and with that note, I think it's been a long day, a lot of travel, but at the same time felt a little heavy-hearted leaving Mechuka and especially Nana and Gebu, but the journey moves on. With that note, I think we've earned the the coin for today, and one thing that I would like to say about the coin today, and especially why I would like to dedicate this coin to somebody who's so special. This coin today goes to Places Around Pune, and especially the people who are instrumental with this trip: Jay Kumar, Pooja, and Sonesh. So, guys, this is my tribute to you guys. The only reason why I am here is because of you all. It's because of Jay, to be honest, that I never felt that I was out of place. I felt comfortable asking him firstly that can I join you on the trip. He could have easily given me some excuse or the other that no Malik, not really. But I know the chemistry with Jay, and having been part of a lot of his treks, I was kind of comfortable asking him and taking this step. To be honest, this 2 weeks, it's coming out of my annual leave. A lot of work as well lined up for me for the next few days, and my family is going to complain that Maulik, you've exhausted your 2 weeks of annual leave. Now what are we planning to do for the rest of the year? But everything comes at a price, and I think it was a price well paid for being part of this journey with Map My Country and with Places Around Pune. So with that note, I would again like to thank Jay, Sonesh, and Pooja for letting me be part of this wonderful trip, and I'm just hoping that maybe if possible in the future I will definitely join them, and I'm hoping that Jay would not tell me no for any reason. I'm pretty sure he won't. So with that note, thank you very much, and this coin goes to this beautiful team of Map My Country, Places Around Pune, and the fantastic thing of being part of this wonderful journey. And my experience so far has been diversity. We spoke about diversity in books, that India is a pretty diverse country, but when we look at diversity and what we've gone through, people have seen 45 degrees to -6 degrees when we were in Sela. We have seen people having different clothes, different costumes, different food, different alcohols, different kind of the cuisines. everything different. Homestays experiences have been different. So, as I mentioned to some of my friends, my day started. One of the days we had the breakfast in Assam, lunch in Bhutan, and especially it's kind of no man land between Bhutan and Assam, and then the dinner in Arunachal. So what a wonderful trip it has been. I can't summarize this in terms of words, but this journey will continue for the rest of the team. I wish them all the best. Continue the good work that you're doing, and definitely miss me. Remember me, and I hope for them to hear that, oh Maulik, we are missing you here. So I'm hoping for that. With that note, this is a coin to this fantastic dream that I would like to dedicate it to.
And here is the surprise.
Oh, thank you very much. Let's keep the coin box a little here and carry it.
The knives and what.
Yeah. This is
Before we cut, so I would like to listen one thing. I mean,
Yes.
everyone will have their own request of what they want to listen. My first would be, what was the highest moment of this trip for you?
okay. I think it would be injustice to say that there have been highs but there's probably one thing that stands out for me is probably last night. Last night, especially at Mechuka, we were all sitting together around the, what is it called?
Bukhari.
Bukhari. And you are being served by these lovely homestay hosts. And it was our team, plus we had folks from England, Ireland, and also from Sweden who were around that, and we were sharing our experiences.
Right.
So we've seen a lot of beauty, but that kind of a bonding, that kind of discussions, that kind of warmth and being there was something I would say is the highlight of my trip.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
No, I don't have any questions as such, but then it's been a great time with Maulik joining us, because it was three of us who planned this trip from start, and it did not feel that another person has joined us. It was the team again. Even with the fourth person, we were still felt like we are in a team. And of course, I've shared room with him.
I heard my story and the snoring.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. So we've shared rooms. So I think he spent most of the time with me during this trip. And it wasn't uncomfortable. It was always like a team, and we were bonded from the very first day, from the very first week. And it has been an incredible experience for me as well. So,
Thank you. And to be honest, also, like, a lot of people asked me before I came on this trip, Maulik, what's the plan?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I did not know that what's the plan. I said, I'm just going with the flow. I know there is Jay who will manage, and I am in safe hands. But more than that, it was an impromptu decision to join.
Yeah.
And without knowing what are we covering, where are we going, blah blah, which are the places. I think that worked well.
And you joined without booking your return ticket as well.
And I extended my stay by almost a week, right?
Yeah, so it was a cheerful time with Maulik all throughout the journey. So we enjoyed a lot. We cracked so many jokes.
I'm sure Maulik here would have learned to crack such jokes.
Yes.
PJs.
PJs. Pooja and Jay.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. Maulik was very keen about all the small parts of our journey. Even though he joined in between, he was very much dwelled into the trip, like managing the stays, what we should go for, how we can get the good food, how we can get the good stay. He was involved in everything.
Yeah.
So that was very nice, and we all shared very good chemistry. So it was fun. And I would like to ask you, what are your takeaways from this trip? Because in after 30 days we will be in the same state as you are in right now. So I want to get some inspiration from you.
Oh, it's gonna be a mixed feeling. It's definitely a mixed feeling of, one is an accomplishment, what we have done in the last few weeks, right? Especially me in the last few weeks. But at the same time, that's the joy feeling. The second part of the feeling, and which you may also go through when you are coming to an end, is that now it's getting over. Yeah. So there's a feeling of joy and sadness at the same time, and it's a difficult balance. And sometimes the sadness overpowers the joy, and sometimes the joy overpowers the sadness. So it's kind of a mixed bag. So that's probably one thing that you may go through when you all are kind of coming to the finishing line.
Yeah.
But
But still question remains the same.
Huh.
What is your take out from this trip?
Yeah.
What is my takeaway from it?
Yeah.
I think the takeaway from this trip is that India is beautiful. People of India are more beautiful. They are very warm, very nice, and I should continue to do such trips. Is my takeaway from this trip.
Nice. That is the best thing.
So before we proceed further, a small experience from my side.
Yeah.
So basically, me, Malik, Pooja knows each other since long,
Yeah.
and we have been comfortable. We have done many such camping and planned things
Like
together.
biking.
So like when Malik was joining, he asked me what all things you need, if you need anything. I said we have everything. Don't bring pillow and combo blanket. I said just bring some snacks because we are missing it.
Yeah, I don't check. Ask him to bring some khakras. Nothing.
So and you got more than what we requested.
Yeah.
Got a bag full of
Yeah,
snacks.
he had been our Santa Claus during for food.
Yeah, every morning something new was
Yeah.
coming out of his bag.
Yes.
So that kind of chemistry we are sharing. That I openly and freely told him that we have everything. Just bring some snacks. And once he joined, since the first day, I mean, we all were gelled up very well, right? So we started cracking jokes, we started discussing many things, and we had, because when you onboarded, it should not feel like, okay, you are starting journey from here. So that's why we share all our previous experiences, so
Right.
that you be ready with what is coming up, looking at what we have been through. So that was our plan, and so it's easy to catch up as well, right? Otherwise, what happens sometimes we go in the flow and you join the maid sometimes.
Right.
But at any single point of time, we did not feel that you are joining because we did not allow anyone. The primary reason was we had this trip as a mission, but for someone it could have been just a vacation.
Right.
So he tries to use that vacation. He says, "Okay, I want to get a maximum out of it."
Yeah.
But many times on the trip that we are, it does not happen, right? We have to skip few things. We have to take diversions.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
You have to be flexible,
Yeah.
and it could be for good, it could be for bad.
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's why we did not allow anyone. But since
How did you allow me? Was my question to the three of you. You all have it off.
See, I know you. That's as simple as that. And there are many people had requested us. I want to just join for this part. I want to join this date, but we said no. But we allowed him since the day you were on. I mean, we did not feel that you have come for your vacation. We felt that okay, you are
Exactly.
joining our journey.
Absolutely.
Support us as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
And whether it's a
I
stay,
believe in the cause.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So whether it's a stay hunting for the stay, whether it's a food hunting, whether it's checking with the locals, I know you have hesitated many local people.
Explaining our mission.
Yeah, you have
That is the most
Spokesperson.
important. He is our official
And
spokesperson.
it's and you are involved in sharing our trip details to anyone over the social media or
Exactly.
personally festivals. So you are involved in each and every activity.
Aspect and activity of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, so if the objective of everyone is same, then team will
Yeah,
be
then-
aligned.
I think we're all going to miss
Yeah.
you finding the best stay in town.
And honestly speaking, so because you were clicking pictures for small things. If you were not there and we three would have been there, we would have skipped many pictures.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting in a cafe. Many times we did not take any pictures, right? We just sit and enjoy.
We are doing this from long, and now it seems like okay, same cafe.
Yeah.
No, but to be honest, in my family, I am known as the picture man. I'm the one taking all the photographs most of
So
the time.
and today I realized when I was scrolling through, because I had to share those photos with the other fellow. Oh wow, we have taken such pictures as well.
Yeah.
If you were not there, we would have not taken for sure.
Yeah.
So thank you, Malik, for being with us
Yeah.
for each small, big, any moment.
All ups and downs, of course.
Yeah. Ups and downs of roads.
No, ups and downs otherwise also, finding homestay until 8:30 in the night.
Oh, that was difficult. The one.
Yeah, that sounds great.
But we enjoyed
And
thoroughly, and we are going to miss you for
Yeah,
sure.
of course we'll
Yeah,
miss
yeah.
you.
I'm gonna miss this trip. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah.
And definitely for next few days I'll be kind of, oh अभी Coinbox story चल रहा है. Oh अभी सुबह वो लोग ने photograph लिया होगा. They would have started the day this way. So yeah. So do keep sharing pictures with me.
Yeah.
It'll just make me feel that I'm still the part of that trip. Yeah. And
Yeah, guys.
if possible, I might even join you all for a weekend or something if it's working out. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, guys. So Maulik is living from this position, from this place, and he's moving to Bangalore. But he's just leaving us physically. But he will be with us in this trip. Every places. Yeah. So for all the details, keep subscribed to Places Around Pune. Keep like, share, review, and comment on our page and on our Instagram. Maulik, before we go ahead, a small
Cake cutting.
cake of you.
I feel like it's my birthday.
मुंह मीठा कराना.
Of course.
No, we have.
You have us.
Nice as well.
So I think the honors first goes to the lady.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.